Well, it says I'm going to record this again. So I guess we'll go back here and we'll start with frame number 1 because I'm recording. Mindset for Success, Lesson 3. So we need to grow up and we need to make plans, and then we need to work our plans with discipline every single day. You can do this by making a schedule and giving yourself deadlines for certain tasks. Get a calendar, mark it up, or use your smartphone. A lot of people use their smartphone nowadays to see what their schedule is for the day. So use whatever you need to use, but work your plan because that's what's going to be the thing that gets you to the next level of success. Okay, make yourself accountable by telling people about your plans. And then when they ask you, are you on track for your plan? Then you'll have an answer for them. And you're not want to keep on saying, well, I hadn't quite got there yet. And then the next week, well, I'm still having some problems. And then at the end of the month, you still hasn't, well, you just haven't got very far with your plan. You just have not been disciplined enough. Let's be honest with one another. You know, a good coach confronts with love because coaching is about setting goals and reaching them. I've been a coach, counselor, mentor since 1989. I've helped a lot of people get there. And that's what these lessons are about. So let's have an answer for people, a real answer, like something that you've accomplished during the week, okay? Every successful person have had discipline to get themselves to where they wanted to be. That's just the truth, folks. What worked for them will work for us as well. Discipline. Remember, we have the power within provided by God our Father. In fact, the Apostle Peter says we've been given everything for life and godliness. Yes, that's for physical life, spiritual life, everything. So we have it all. Just need to tap into the kingdom. So where's the kingdom? Jesus said the kingdom is within. So if it's within you, if it's within me, we can tap in and we can do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think according to the power that resides within us. You know that? It's true. Now let's look at Buddha, what Buddha has said. Buddha has some good information here for us. It says right here, the person who masters himself through self-control and discipline is truly undefeatable. Woo! That's strong language. Undefeatable. Do you have discipline? Maybe you need a coaching session with me. That's part of your benefits. I'll be a member here. So email me right here early on in these lessons. drcecil@teachtruth.net. That'll come to me. We'll set up a private Zoom, just you and me. Let's find out where you are today, where you're trying to go, and what are you using to get to your destination that you're desiring. I just may have a few little tips and techniques that I've used since 1989 to help people get to their goals. And I'd be happy to share it with you as a member of this group, right? So give me a shout out. Let's move right on. The more discipline is the glue that makes successful people, that holds them together, to keep their plans together, and the better and faster it will make them accomplish their set goals. This is fact about discipline holds the same true for you and for me. That's right. The time to make time is now. Time is an asset. That's a concept that we need to learn early on about all of these lessons. Time is an asset. An asset is something that you own. Look up the word asset and what it means with the dictionary. An asset is something you possess, something you own. It's a benefit, and God's given us that benefit through what He has done for us. Let's use the benefit. It tends to move faster. It seems to move faster when you get older. I know it does for me. But you remember when you were young and they'd ask you, how old are you? And they say, 4.5. Isn't that amazing? They always add the half to it. 4.5. Well, see, they're excited about the next level of age to be 5. They were just 4.5, but they're excited about becoming a 5-year-old because a 5-year-old has more benefits than a 4-year-old, you know? So let's look at a mindset. Our mindset and choices will affect how we see and utilize the time we have. I must say that one more time as we end this session coming very soon here. Our mindset and choices will affect how we see and utilize the time we have. Oh, how powerful that is. If we just grab that one concept, it'd be worth you watching this for a few seconds. So, the important thing with time is that we need to truly realize it's a limited asset. The older we are, it's a limited asset because time can be running out for you reaching your goals. You understand what I mean when I say that? It's a great asset to have, but there's limitations. And it's a very powerful asset also. And the sooner we can appreciate the time we have and the ability that it's an asset for us, the better off we'll be. Now, that's just the truth of the matter is. When we can understand and appreciate time is an asset, something that we own, but it can slip away at any moment in time, though. Using time as an asset is a simple concept, but it can be very difficult to do without discipline. The great athletes of the world were great disciplinarians. They disciplined themselves to get up early and do whatever it took. And they stayed up late to do whatever it took. But that's what made them great. For example, let's look at a year in this time frame is now. See, we're in the first part of 2023. You know what? We'll look around and we'll say, what happened? It's already 6 months. Can you evaluate in 6 months what you have learned just by watching these videos? I'd love to hear from you as you make your journey through 2023 by embracing some of these basic concepts about time. Time is an asset. It is. So what are you doing with your asset? Are you embracing it for change? To better yourself? To better the world? We can be a better vision of who we think we are? Can we think like Father did, how great he sees us? And then can we look in the mirror and say, today is great because Father has made me a great person today. So go out and live the great, unstoppable you, shall I say. So is that in everything I say and do? Well, just be blessed today. Why? Because you already are, according to Ephesians 1:3. So bye-bye now for till the next lesson.